Interrupt the CBS News special report to just take a moment to give you an update on our local lawmakers who are in Washington today. We've learned that Senator Ed Markey, Senator Jeanne Shaheen, Senator Maggie Hassan, Congresswoman Lori Trahan, Congresswoman Ayanna Pressley, Congressman Jim McGovern, Congressman Richard Neal have all written that they are safe and sheltering in place. We've spoken with Congressman Seth Moulton and Jake Auchincloss. We want to bring in our political analyst, John Keller, now. And John, we have seen video on CBS News of a woman clearly injured inside the Capitol building. This has gone on for over an hour at this point to watch these people who are trying to climb in the windows of the Capitol building. This is an extraordinary day in American history and enormously sad to watch.
Enabled, Paula, by, at the very least, gross incompetence by law enforcement here in Washington, perhaps by worse than that. Look, I've been down here in Washington for over a week now. Days ago, the local media was reporting a mounting level of law enforcement concern in the mayor's office here in Washington about internet chatter in which white supremacist groups and others were vowing to come in for the pro-Trump demonstrations heavily armed and look to become engaged in violence. There was no hemming or hawing about it. That was clearly, they were talking about how to circumvent DC gun laws, referring to police officers as cop-tifa, an amalgam of cops and Antifa. So they knew what the nature of this was. As of this morning, there was an early gathering that was already in the tens of thousands. So they knew that this was not going to be just a few hundred people. And yet, as we've seen throughout the afternoon, the Capitol, one of the most secure buildings in my experience in our country, was left vulnerable to this terrorist assault. There's going to have to be some real explaining from all levels of law enforcement about exactly what the heck went on here, Paula.
As we continue to look